A new survey shows more Canadians are turning to artificial intelligence for their holiday shopping this year. A director of the Retail Leadership Institute at Toronto Metropolitan University says navigating through the many shops and selection takes time and energy that most people don't have on a good day, let alone during the holiday season. Jenna Jacobson says AI helps customers cut through the noise because they can use it to track prices, get alerted on new product drops, and even uncover coupons and other promotions. And the upcoming holiday season means gatherings of friends, families, and colleagues for some, which could mean conflicts over politics, relationships, and social issues. Still, an online survey suggests that 70% of Canadians feel it's important to spend time with loved ones for these important events. It found over half of the 1,500 people polled are more cautious about what they say in discussions than they were a few years ago. Respondents say that topics most likely to spark an argument at the dinner table are politics, followed by money and immigration. And as the festive season approaches, experts are sounding the alarm over a surge in deceptive schemes targeting unsuspecting holiday makers. From sophisticated online traps and tech driven cons to misleading financial offers and too good to be true shopping deals, criminals are sharpening their tactics. Even matters of the heart aren't spared, with personal and romance scams rising sharply at this time of the year. Experts stress that staying safe begins with heightened awareness and healthy skepticism. They urge the public to slow down, verify before trusting, and approach unexpected messages, offers, and interactions with caution. I'm now joined by Elizabeth Naumovski, Vice President of Marketing at Caldwell Securities Limited, to discuss what types of scams we should be on the lookout for during the holiday season. Elizabeth, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much, Theresa. I am so happy that we're doing this now because this is the time for heightened awareness.
Well, and it's a great time to talk about it right before the holiday season really ramps up. But let's start with what we should be aware of when it comes to online and technology scams.
Well, you were just talking about AI and how people are using it all the time. Well, so are scammers. So there are a lot of AI driven scams where fraudsters are using AI to create more convincing phishing emails, social media ads, even fake websites. A lot of deep fake videos are coming out, and cloned voices can be used as well, impersonating loved ones or even your boss to trick you into sending money quickly. So the other thing too is you look at QR codes, those are brand new. However, if you're out and about and you see, say, a parking lot poster or a poster even on the TTC anywhere, make sure if you're scanning that QR code that it actually is the QR code that belongs to that specific company. Scammers create their own QR codes, put them on top, and once you scan it, either information from your cell phone will go, or if you're purchasing, let's say, a parking spot, but it's not the parking authorities QR code, you could be giving them your money. Fake online stores as well. Beware of websites that look legitimate but are selling fake merchandise or products that don't even exist or are heavily discounted. So always check the website URL. And it starts with HTTPS, and it has that little padlock icon in the top left corner. Phishing and smishing. Be cautious of unsolicited emails and texts claiming to be from a shipping company because you order so many things online, banks, or other organizations, especially if they ask you for personal information. Everyone who needs your personal information has it. The other thing right now, too, is fake advent calendars. Think of Sephora. Nobody is going to give you an advent calendar for free. These are fake. Do not put in your personal information and do not engage.
Well, you brought up Sephora. So, what about the financial and shopping scams? What should people be looking out for?
Okay, so there's gift card scams, right? Legitimate retailers and government agencies never ask for payment with gift cards or cryptocurrency, right? So if somebody purchase it for payment with a gift card, it's a scam. Delivery scams. As I said, everyone's ordering so much right now. You're going to get a text saying your delivery has been delayed. We really need to confirm more information. That's also a scam. There's charity scams now too this time of the year. So be sure if you're donating, you donate to a reputable charity. Scammers can create and take fake charities to solicit donations. And there's always employment scams right now. So many people are losing their jobs. How many times have you received a text that said, "Hey, are you still looking for a job?"
And the affairs of the heart, which we touched on in the introduction, but personal or other scams, how important is it for people to be overly critical, especially during the holiday season?
And you're right, Teresa. When you talk about loved ones or a relationship, it's always an affair of the heart because you want to be there for your loved ones. So, emergency or grandparent scams. Scammers will contact you claiming a loved one is in jail, in the hospital, in the ER, was just in an accident. They're in trouble and they need money urgently. So they may use AI generated voices or videos to kind of fake their identity. Always verify when you're on the phone. Take a deep breath, stay calm, and say, "Do you have Fluffy with you? Was Fluffy with you?" They will know, they will answer the question properly if they are your loved one or your son or daughter. You may not have a Fluffy, you may have a cat, you may have a rabbit, you may have a gerbil. So listen to what the answers are to the personal questions that you ask. They will help you. Romance scams. So many people don't want to be alone during the holidays. They want to be loved, they want to be with someone, which means someone may step up and tell you that they love you and just profess how much love they have for you in a very short period of time. Those are scammers. Relationships take a while. So step back and take a look at the entire relationship. And if they ask you for money, you know what the answer is. And identity theft as well, right now. Keep all your personal information personal. Do not share it with anyone, especially on social media.
Now, we've gone over all of the scams, I guess, to expect, but how do we stay safe from them? Your message to everyone is don't talk to strangers, but what
Yeah.
does that mean and how should people take that?
Well, as children, our parents always said to us, do not talk to strangers, which meant be protected. Don't share your personal information with anyone. And, believe it or not, in this day and age, that is really, really important. So, what do? You verify before you act. If you receive a suspicious email, text, or call, do not click on links. Take a look and see where the email came from. Did it actually come from a legitimate source, or is it a pretend email address with a whole bunch of numbers or whatever it is? And text, when I receive text and I have no idea who they're from, I just delete and block them. And I think that's what we need to start doing. We need to slow down. We need to look at the big picture and we need to stop, pause. We need to think, delete if it means nothing to you, or hang up. I am trying to teach my relatives to just hang up when somebody calls and starts asking for personal information. The other key thing here, Teresa, is people are lonely at home. And if some stranger calls them, they are willing to talk to them because this person is giving them the time of day. This person is giving them the love that they're not receiving from a lot of family or friends that they should be surrounded by. So let's make sure that we step back and look at the big picture. The other thing, too, is keep a low profile online. If you're on vacation, do not tell people you're on vacation and show your vacation photos while you're away, because that opens your home up to theft. And also use secure payment methods. Use your credit card. Do not use your debit card because you'll be protected from fraud with your credit cards. And also, again, do not talk to strangers. Stop, pause, think, delete, hang up, and be safe.
Well, Elizabeth, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Teresa.